The task is a straightforward one for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Go to Kigali, Rwanda, pick up all 3 points against the home side and also come back home to you and beat Zimbabwe to help us in our quest to qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. How about waiting for 70 years? And then you have the likes of Dan Mukbo and Alexander Isak getting you goals to beat Liverpool and claim the EFL Cup. That was the story of Newcastle last weekend. Welcome to Premium Sports right here on PBO TV. It is the international break edition, and then you know that we'll be concentrating much or largely on the national teams, especially our darling Super Eagles of Nigeria, led by very, very good tactician Eritia and the amazing Kikski. Chicho Keziari is here, Bulo Money is here. Guys, Elchel is about to walk on that. I hope you're on the same page.
I don't know the page you're on, but I hope
I'm on the page. Rwanda and Zimbabwe must fall.
well, if it's that page, I would hop on that boat.
Okay, good.
You Rwanda, you Zimbabwe first. The first boat is now I'm on the boat of hope.
What's up?
Hope Nigeria will.
Why?
But just try to be realistic, actually.
What should I do?
But everybody's on board. Even Whiskey has tweeted that, you know, he loves the energy. I have loved the energy for NHL from day one. The guys are in the app.
More than half of the players didn't resume on the day of the training. Not that energy. The one that are not up there resumed on Wednesday. I don't want that. Please, formation or style. At this point, if they like 9-0, let's win first. And we'll come back. I've heard many former players talk about identity of Super. Which identity Super? Yeah, we don't get any identity. We've heard there some players say, oh, just book, just I don't care. The whole Bamon is just book Nigeria. I don't think we should be that scared of Zimbabwe. Although we said it over the time about things, but Zimbabwe is second. Just focus on this one. When we win this one, we can pop sharply.
After we win.
Moti or anybody should advise that the coach should not change formation. Like maybe he was listening to us last week when we said that should just stick to what the boys know. Maybe everybody just scared.
Nobody's scared. No. You are the guys putting fears in the minds of people. I have full confidence. 100%.
I like his optimism.
In Eric Chell.
You know, the last time we celebrated also, we did progress.
Was it 2025? This is 2025. You have Eric Chell? No, we did not. Welcome to Premium, but I don't know where they are seeing this pessimism from. We all have to be optimistic. It's the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Current African Footballer of the Year, Ademola Lookman, plays for us. Previous African Footballer of the Year, Victor Osimhen, plays for this same team. And then you say Rwanda and Zimbabwe will not fall. They will both fall. Let's do a break. We'll be back for more right here on Premium Sports on PBO TV. Welcome back, guys. It's time for News Beat right here on Premium Sports or PBO TV with the amazing Kingsley, Polo Money, and Chijoke Ezeani. Before I do News Beat, I missed something in the introduction, and my conscience has been pricking me when we went on that break. Please, can we pan on Chijoke Ezeani? Put down.
You wanted to see the Nigerians?
No.
Just zoom into this.
Put down your
Zoom into this. I'm passionate in Nigeria. Don't cover it.
Put
to the Nigerian man.
Put down your hands.
Let us see this.
Very patriotic. Very patriotic.
Put down your hands.
What is that?
So,
is that man?
What's this?
So, CJ, we planned him so much on this show, you know, based on his looks and then the contours and white hair. So CJ did something. CJ went to photocopy his face and then asked them to do Photoshop and then do a lot of editing and then he put it on his body. So
actually, the first thing supposed to do was to ask why this shirt.
why?
But if you care to know anyway, it's just a representation of the black man and a strong black man. It's a gift actually. So I just wore it for the people that gifted me this. And it's thank you to you guys. And since Nigeria is playing, we have to wear the Nigerian flag on it and, you know,
I know
celebrate
of Two-Face. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool of Nigeria on the shirt.
It's beautiful.
But your face there, different.
Sure.
Can't you see the difference?
Representation.
No, you can't see it.
Oh.
We look at your face, we look at it, we're like, wow.
This one is darker, right?
No, this is God's creation. I don't know what this is.
Beautiful.
Alright, let's do this bit. Only Zanaisik has teased a potential switch to MMA after previously calling out former UFC middleweight and light heavyweight champion Alex Pereira. The 38-year-old has insisted that he will be open to setting up a fight in the octagon rather than the ring, but only after defending his belt against Daniel Dubois or Joseph Parker. Speculations between Usyk and Pereira's showdown appeared after the Ukrainian said in February that he plans to fight twice before retiring and name the UFC star as one of his desired opponents. Away from that, let's come back home to one man whose name has been there for over a decade and more. Nigeria's Haruna Quadri has overtaken Egypt's Omar Assad to become Africa's highest ranked player in the world, now sitting at 18th in the Week 12 ranking released just this week. Despite finishing as runner-up at the 2025 ITTF African Cup, Haruna's impressive performances at the WTT tournament this year boosted his ranking as per the latest update from the International Table Tennis Federation ITTF. Haruna remains the only African male player to have reached the semi-finals of the WTT Contender Doha, repeating his 2023 feat earlier this year with another semi-final finish. This achievement has propelled him ahead of Omar Assad, who was crowned champion of the 2025 ITTF Africa Cup. But don't be news with I have this guy just one question. I've had Haruna Quadri for over 10 years, almost close to 20 years. Is that we're not producing any other table tennis players? Is it that there's a dearth of talent? Because I believe that right now, Haruna Quadri should have, somebody should have taken him off that throw. He's still there.
Well, we have, but not at that level. There's almost largely there's this Taiwo Mati and the like, but they are not hitting that standard. And the truth is, one of the conversations I had with someone in the course of the week was there are many reasons why we are still way behind. Talents can take us to a certain level. We need development, we need growth, we need facilities. I always go back to the interview we had with one of the Paralympians for Tokyo 2020, Akunbiade, with this parity. He said the equipment he used 20 years prior, that was preparing for Sydney 2000, where the same equipment he used to practice for Tokyo 2020. He said the teenagers he was playing against, they were used to the new facilities they had in Tokyo. He was like, each table has different uniqueness. That's why I remember I could know video where Steph Curry bounced, but he said, no, this place something was wrong, and they checked it was right. So when you are too used to something, he didn't even know what was going on with the new racket that we call bat. So those things happen. I know one of the oldest concerns in Nigeria by this Molado Akona, Ashoju backup has been on for almost 6 decades. Those ones are there consistently, but we need development, we need facilities. Competition is good, it brings out the best, but sometimes the best don't win competition, or some of the talented players don't win. For example, Kixie is 100% great table tennis player, Bolu is 95%, CJ is 80%. If CJ plays the James card at 10% in the semi-final, he will qualify for final. If you play against me, despite being 95, because you are better, you will qualify. It doesn't mean I'm not good enough. It doesn't mean CJ is better than me, but because of position, so there's no development. People will assume, when you know Sally.
Not knowing that,
bro. but in summary, it's investment.
Yep.
Basically, it's just investment. Because if you interview all these athletes, I remember speaking to one of the Paralympians also, she's one of the silver medalists. I don't want to mention her name. She specifically said they need money. Once money hits him, we just need money to train, to go on competitions, different tours and stuff. So we're not blaming Haruna Quadri because he sponsors himself most times, and there was a time he got a private sponsorship from a very big, and I was mentioning they do earlier twice, big company in Nigeria, and they sponsor virtually all his trip, and he has been successful to a level, and Omar Assad seems to be one of his biggest legends. And if you see,
second competitions,
exactly,
we never gone above Omar.
Yeah. So Assad is always first, he's second. We always interchange roles. So young, there are a lot of young lads, but investment, sponsorship, the Nigerian Tennis Federation is to do a whole lot. Yes, the government would invest, but you need to give them the plan to at least see something to work on. So
He said the one time, the first time we qualified for this top 16 athletes the December event. He said after every break, the young guys he was playing against, I reckon he's probably the oldest man in the top 20 or top 100. He said you'll see different physios, therapists, who do massage in the kata. He said me. And that boy, the only thing he does is just kill himself. Because there's nobody. Yeah. Like you already said, the only sponsorship he got from Nigeria was majorly for his travels. He got, as at then, 2 in Europe, but each one has specifications. But if there is enough from the I know as much as we abuse bringing you to football, NFF, as much as they abuse the sport ministry, what are those federations themselves doing? Like you mentioned, table tennis federation, what are they? If there's no committee this side will be Ojude Obako, what will table tennis be? What will be the biggest thing? If there's no making of champions organizing things, what will like that?
Kudos to the biggest league of champions.
All these federations need to step up. You are the one. Sport ministry will say, oh, okay, the budget of table tennis is 1 million. No, you have to give them a plan. If not, anything they do.
Okay. Yeah, the guys have said it all. After the break, Niger Flavor. We'll be back. Welcome back, guys. It's time for Niger Flavor. Let's head straight to Kigali, Rwanda, where maybe a bit of good news. Certain brothers had their father, their father is late and they have to leave the camp. So maybe it should have disrupted something in the camp of the Rwandans. We have, a full house, and people are just looking at it that maybe this little detail is a new coach. He also needs the full complement of his players. He doesn't have those brothers available. Their dad is late. They allow them to leave camp, and they might never be part of this game. But for us, everybody is complete. Maybe aside Al-Hassan Yusufu joined the camp late. I don't really think he's a core member of what Eritrea wants to do. Going into this game, I think we should be confident, guys.
He's not even playing that game. I think himself and Sadiq Kumar spoke about the players that they trained with them on Tuesday would not play. And I don't think Sadiq Kumar even tried. I think he came after the Tuesday training. Whichever way, both of them are not that in the team. Al-Hassan should be brilliant. But both of them are like Realis are not a mainstay in the squad. As brilliant as he is, he has not been as brilliant as Rafael Oyedika, who's been super for Club Brugge. So I think based on players, based on I've been saying it for a long time, we have the best squad in Africa. People mistake it for best team. So we shouldn't be scared based on the players we have. What we need is everybody's head together. Everyone come together. Like I said earlier, I don't care. I don't care about.
Why do you think we don't have the best team in Africa?
We don't have the best. We can't be the best team and have fifth in the team that has the two, then they probably won.
Even the top, Italy were not part of the last World Cup.
Why is it the best team?
With all their stars.
And if you call it, who star even it?
I'm just saying.
I don't even think if you are going based on performance, you will have better than that.
Imagine.
So we have better players, that's the squad, but not a team. We can't be the best team and we follow only 4. If there are nations with better firepower than Nigeria in the world of football, I don't think they have to fight. It's called
it's just a coaching team. That's why we challenge here. Fix it.
It's a coaching team. Yeah. Hopefully it is true. But like I said, I'm not sure everything was man lab that all those ones are permutations, possibilities, and probabilities. You may not be the man for the job and succeed. You may be the man for the job and fail woefully. So whichever way, this game is very important to everybody. When they're playing these 2 games and not qualify, there are sometimes you put in your effort. If it doesn't work, we still applaud, this guy is right. But not that he did
and they've been in 2 years. There's been a springboard.
Yeah, because the next round of officials on Tuesday, South Africa will play Benin Republic. So it means
they cancel each other.
If they play a draw, great news. If one should lose, you are not chasing that one anymore. So we have to do our own job first. Do your own win. This time, people are talking about 3-1-0. I won't be 1-0. Just pick up 3 points and close to that.
Well, I'm hoping we'll win. I'm hoping, like Randy pointed out, Ella Alson might not play. He will not be even listed for that particular game, just against the Amavu Bees. But maybe they need him against Zimbabwe, which I doubt. Rafael is capable of playing both games. I've even had debuting a special role. Debuting a special role. So I'm trying to think. Maybe we had a small debate whether we play 4-4-2 or what we did. I'm thinking maybe go towards your side where we'll play 4-4-2 and when you Rafael will have to do a whole lot of running and defending in the middle. So it's we don't know yet the full complement of the team. I'm desperate personally to see his lineup, his system, how he plays, and how the players adhere to his instruction. We see maybe the hints of what Eric Chell will be like: hard work. And I'm pressed. But in the past, we know that our players are not responsive to coaches that pushes them very hard.
Are you sure?
Yeah, so you should be careful.
No.
Very careful.
Well, same percent. When we move to a back, when we switch from a back four
Yeah.
to a back three at the half four,
Yeah.
oh, the players press.
Yes.
The players
But
really deep press.
the thing is, he didn't need to switch formations.
or something else.
Well, I want to even say that he didn't need to change formations if the players can adhere to how he wanted to play. So if you're saying you press because they're now used to the formation he switched to.
Yeah.
So now, how Eric wants to play, how he wants the team to work hard. Osile, you don't need to kill himself for any coach. It doesn't have to be because of his play for the national team. See how he plays for Napoli, how he played for Galatasaray. He's like that. He just wants to play football. But the rest, we're hoping it's going to fight.
Let's go into the match proper.
Yeah.
Let's go into the match proper. Now, the Amavu is also having a new coach. So whatever is
Great news for them.
not
What's that? They have a coach. They
The
don't coach
fear
bounce.
was why we don't keep bounce.
Okay.
They were no
Question.
question. So they don't need bounce. Now we walk. Now we bounce.
so for him, he's under lesser pressure than Eric Chell. He comes into a team who has 7 points already. He inherited a 7-point team. Eric Chell inherited a 3-point team, and then they'll be playing at home.
And one important fact too, they've not lost against the Eagles.
They've never,
Rwanda.
they've never lost against us. I think we played 4 or 5 times. The highest we got in there, he dropped. So the Super Eagles get to beat Rwanda. It means that we do it for the first time. Let's look at, based on what we've seen in camp, based on the form of our players so far before coming into camp. Let's just dissect and maybe what do you think the manager will do? How do you think he'll set up his team? What do you think the approach will look like and all of that? Let's just do that right now since this is for Super Eagles.
I think last week you spoke about 2 different formations. Now, from some conversations, you will likely be caught between these 3 formations based on his antecedents as well. He played the 4-4-2, then he played 4-2-3-1. The question now is which one, but I think there are 8 players that are definitely going to start. We know the back 5, that's including the goalkeeper. Wabali is obviously going to say something. The coach decides while was it, I don't think it's happening. Online on the right, Tristan Kong and Calvin Bassett on the right, Bruno Yemechi on the left. Up front, Ademola Lukman is playing. No matter who plays anywhere, who function. Victor Osimhen is starting, irrespective of whatever style he plays. Iwobi is literally the only creative person there, no matter what style he plays. So the other one's question now will be who joins. If he's playing 4-2-3-1, you'll still need one more to win. If he's playing 4-4-2, you'll need one more. If Ademola Lukman plays behind Osimhen in the 4-2-3-1, it means someone else has to play the ones. Chukwueze almost the second. If it's 4-4-2, still the same way. I think if he plays. So it will now be himself and Alassane, which I don't think Alassane has played this first one. So himself and Rade. I remember there's also a certain Joe Aribo hopping around somewhere. Or if he wants to play Ademola Lukman in a 4-4-2 on the wing along with Alex Iwobi, it means he has to play Osimhen and someone else. What if he? I think it will be Tul Harukudare. I think that will be the man. I just see special space at all. If you are big serious, if you are big serious about it. All I say is because the thing is so if a player
but in serious shouts should also be Mr. Simon.
He don't come up place behind.
So speaking about Moses Simon, so this is what the leadership said. He said, when they got to camp, Simon walked up to him and said, "Bros, how will they do this thing? We play 4 games and we know why. We get 3 points. No. We no try at all."
Who is asking who? Rob is asking him, but who's asking?
Wow. They said that they themselves, the Super Eagles guys, not try for them to not have picked up a win in 4 games. So So Promise was not saying that the guys are fireable.
This are this Nigeria.
I'll remind
I
you.
think Post has scored 12. They not considered one.
What are we beginning?
Morocco, they scored 10, considered one. And that 10 is in 3 games. To see the bonus.
For this game week, they will score loads of goals again. There's current or not.
You was scheduling it, sir.
Yeah.
Those in Nigeria league. I saw what the Swansea did to
Handball.
on Wednesday.
Nice.
See that much. They pay 5-4-1. They had no pick, nothing. They not pick any because say this was saying yeah we die here and they really died here. And they played bullet. And then before that game, my confidence level was getting like what did I say?
Rwanda top of the table, so they will not want to sit back against us because they also want to push.
They'll be very stupid to be confident against me.
Exactly.
They will be extremely stupid. Like honestly, yes, we are saying we are shaky about how Eagles play.
Remember the game we played you recently?
Yeah.
They didn't come out until they started holding the ball.
Yeah, exactly. The same thing Lesotho also did to Eagles. Also, and the Eagles need to work on their mental strength. Also, like conceding late goals.
90 minutes.
It's 90 minutes, but we need to play better in the second half and ending of games. Lesotho came here and took a point. It shouldn't have happened. South Africa came here to pick a point. Still understandable. Zimbabwe went there to draw. I don't like that. Went away again to lose. Against Benin. If Simon is saying he doesn't know how it happened, that's exactly how it happened.
Okay.
How did we have
That's how it's what exactly happened.
Those games must. I don't play football. Well, Boniface missed more games in that match than he missed in a full year.
More chances.
Also notice you didn't mention Boniface also when you're growing up your lineups.
Okay, I think I want to see Jay now. Boda has mentioned how the team most likely set up. I think that will give us an idea as to the future of Eritrea's team. Because this looks like they are putting you on the spot. You are going away from home to the table toppers. Would you be conservative? Would you panic? Like Yoruba would say, Shoma Fosara. Or will you go all out and say, I really want this? If Eritrea goes all out and say, I really want this, and gets all 3 points, it shifts the momentum from maybe 30-40% to maybe 80-90.
It does. I agree with you totally. It does. If they pick a win, it will definitely raise confidence. It definitely tell us we could do better. Congo and spank Zimbabwe, and the rest team begin to fear us. And I think that fear factor has been missing for a while.
Yes.
So we need to play ourselves back to having that fear factor and the wow factor in our team. And I think I'm tilting towards the 4-2-3-1 formation because it allows Raphael and Ndidi to play, and those 4 guys in front to just push and attack all day. And you will not tell me, no matter how strong the defense is, playing against a Lookman, Osimhen, Wobi, and whoever plays, whether Simon or Kodai, anybody that plays, I don't think a defense would stay for 90 minutes, except we on our own part are not mentally switched on. Exactly. So if our defense are mentally switched on, especially you said Bruno plays and Bruno can join the attack. He goes up. I was surprised he made the list because he was injured for a long time. Me and Bruno was talking about it. He missed some games for Vista and stuff. And you know how great he can be with the ball at his feet and he runs very well. So we could attack with virtually 6 players and keep the core of the mini very tight. So if we go there, I don't see any use playing conservative football. Go there, attack. Because they need to preserve their win. If they take a draw is like a win for them.
Yeah.
Because So they will be playing for a draw. I'm certain about that. They have a new coach who will not want to lose. They will play for a draw, certainly. If they see they have a weakness in the Eagles, they will come out and try to get selected in it. But I don't think the Eagles will play with any weakness or any fear. That's why I'm happy. People like Osimhen is very fit for this one because he drives the team. The team looks up to him to play. So if Osimhen is strong enough, fit enough, mentally strong, I'm even looking at very soon become the captain of the national team because his voice is so loud in that team. So
until the set green lights.
And one thing, do you know Nigeria can start this game bottom up? And that's all I want.
So that the boys will be motivated.
Because I want Nigeria to be at the bottom.
Yeah.
But if Nigeria starts the group from the bottom of the table, means the Republic will have lost to Zimbabwe. Which is good news for Nigeria.
Because Zimbabwe, Benin will be 7 points.
7 points. And next round of game will be between the Republic and South.
You just mentioned a very key point. Not really cannot throw factor.
You're right. He's only one cup now. So.
Exactly, he has led us to like a very fine outing at Nation stuff. He knows the boys he knows that the boys would fight if they need to fight for anything. He knows how to motivate his players to beat our national team. And that's a problem for us now because because they don't want to drop points easily. So I would love that to happen, but I think they can go to away to Zimbabwe and win. We just messed up. We messed up that fixture.
Yeah. So no, not an issue. Everything is here. So yeah, that's good.
The way this is
It's
so,
taking us
it's so strong.
Don't worry, that's just for confidence.
Exactly, because the way it's so pushy, tell.
Our next after this show, our next show would have picked up all 6 points against Rwanda. I'm saying this to the camera so you guys feel that I'm super confident about that. I don't care what Bula and CJ thinks. I'm going to put them with spot right now. But Rwanda, Nigeria. No, give us figures. Give us your scoreline, your results, your prediction.
Future comeback.
But I don't think to match with more than under 2.5.
When you say Nigeria,
Give us numbers. When you get to contact someone and
I've been hearing 3-1 they lost. No, not properly. I've been hearing 1-3 they lost. I heard it a few times.
Rwanda 1, Nigeria 3. CJ.
Maybe Nigeria 1-0.
Rwanda 0. Nigeria 1. Wow, that be near. That be absolutely near.
Maybe
the goal comes in the 89th minute. People will not have high blood pressure.
Because that game will be tough.
Okay, guys, let's do a break. I mean, what the break? Let me just say, run through quite a lot of some things happening. You don't want to concern Nigerian players. You hear Barcelona say they can't pay 75 million euros for Victor. They are broke. They are very, very broke. They want this fee. Galatasaray want Wilfred Didi. Galatasaray, Wilfred Didi. What that's a good one. And then we also talking about Super Eagles, where Adeba the one said no pressure. William Tristicon that said we are going forward. Target is all 3 points. Well, we'll pray and hope. Like Pulu said, let's go. CJ also is praying. Me, I have confidence that Super Eagles will pick up all 3 points in good games. Let's do a break. After a break, we'll do Euro Focus. Welcome back, guys. It's time for Euro Focus right here on Premium Sports on PBO TV. Before we do that, let's just quickly, should just in a few World Cup qualifiers, the results that we've had. We just touched on a few years. Martinez, Cameroon, you guys mentioned it earlier. Tunisia beating Liberia away from home. CR1, Madagascar 4. This is CR beat us at home. Wow, so it would be ridiculous. And a few international friendlies here. I'll come to Macau 0 Vietnam 2-1 against Cambodia. India between Maldives and 3-0. Kazakhstan 2, Curaçao 0. And also let me just take a few stories before we get into. We will focus fully and we will have to talk about the EFL Cup final against Newcastle and Liverpool. Let's let you know that World Cup winner N'Golo Kante held the traditional waking ceremony Bawako Mali after the visit to Africa. Yes, you can see the images right there on your screen. Someone said that Kante is the only man maybe on earth that has millions of pounds but then spends a tens of pounds. He doesn't even spend contract with us.
He's just a very reserved personality.
How do you have such money? And you look like Merua.
You see the kind of that was
like
Mikra.
It's just like that. It's just like that. It's just like that.
It's not like that. Something's wrong with
But even when he won the World Cup, he refused to touch the cup. He had to carry it to touch the cup. Like, what? It's humility in another level.
Look at the picture. That's one that has won the World Cup, won the Champions League.
That picture is fine. Did you see the picture when he landed in Bamako? When he was in his village? There
were pictures where he was in like
what? That's a video, yeah.
If you convert his money to his Somali currency, you go buy the country, you go buy the country, you go buy the other village.
And it's so successful.
It's too club over
They got give me that kind of minute. Somebody say
he met all of us.
The fun thing is Why I just don't understand about the way is there were reports that married the wife. The former wife of Jimmy Sisi. I think he hit two or hit out. So the question is what happened. I don't they were in a relationship. So there were reports then that they got married.
Well, men alone will do that. Any woman that is listening with cat is going to say that. Because you have to say, we are bringing $2 million. And because it doesn't have a need for it, you just keep giving. Wow.
But it's not my for real cars. What you do for real life. So
She won't give Jessica.
I did tell you what. Jessica, can I be your PA that period?
Mason B will be asked by Marseille at the end of the season despite his impressive debut campaign in France. I know what has happened between him and Roberto Trisega. I know that in recent times he has even started their games, even be their idol score. When they played, I think PSG just was struck.
Yeah, he would study not be putting in the get sloppy. That's very bad.
Between the eyes,
Yes. He's even gotten for the League One top scorer, 15 goals this season so far. But I just think, like I said, when they looked together and I said he was homesick, I'm going to give me peace. Not
Okay, I just felt he's homesick. I just felt
He's not, it's Jamaica now.
It's
Jamaica now.
a British man.
I was this homesick when he was this week.
Yeah.
Let's close that.
Because now I think he has moved
Because France is closer to his home country than Spain.
Yeah.
Why you don't see when he
But it's even Jamaica now. So
So this go on in their
it's not
heads.
European anymore.
So this goes on in their heads.
Yeah, I don't correct sometimes.
I just don't know. Like why? Like I gave the example of Bayern. So you said 2 years in England. Was it fantastically well for? Was it fantastic for West Ham? And suddenly he wants to go back to France. Like what's the problem? What did we do?
Until we went to the better teams.
yeah.
Well,
We went back to Marseille.
Yeah, Marseille.
Marseille,
Just
yeah.
better.
Went back to Marseille.
Historically, whatever.
But it wasn't because there was a move they played. He orchestrated the movie. But
We went to a better team.
because it was homesick.
We went to a
That's
better
the point. The point was
So Greenwood is
Where
Jamaica.
was he?
he wants to go back to England. And nobody's bidding for him or wanting
To a toxic Man U environment
maybe.
that's made every player look
You know,
ridiculous.
for some players,
Including their fans.
for some players that grew up from that setup, they always miss that.
Miss with
That's the toxicity.
Not toxic. That's greatness. You know, there's a joy for you playing. There's a joy for you playing for a team.
Let's go back. It's okay.
You're just jealous.
Person like Sancho became poorer when he came to hold like
Sancho is not
Old Trafford leaks. What happened leaking?
I think it's talking about it. It can't be Man U talking about it.
It's fine.
No, even if he wants to go back to United, you know that's.
It's no longer leaking.
That's almost impossible.
You people have
It's
used
no longer.
DK.
It's not about. And mind you, Man United is doing a fantastic.
It's
season
in
right now.
future.
It's fantastic.
Let's wait.
They don't win
If I
like
get-
championship.
Yeah, let's wait here. Well, Louis Buffon, son of Italian World Cup winner Gianluigi Buffon, has said since his international future is in the Czech Republic rather than his father's country, he has a right.
He doesn't have legs. He's still 17, no
He
legs.
has a right. Let him play for
Son
Czech.
of a legend.
Yeah, let him play for Czech. It might be the difference that Czech needs.
Are we abusing Amoka's speaking for wanting to play for them?
I wasn't part of you guys.
We that meant you.
Liberal president George Weah. He's so great for
I
years.
was not part of you guys.
They're supposed to pitch out and say that.
Well, Chelsea have been signing of sporting these one young stars, Giovanni Quenda and Dario Esugo in £62.4 million.
How Chelsea
I don't even understand.
I think they need to check Chelsea. There might be something
Like
happening
honestly,
financially. They don't buy all these
Chelsea should
players
have up to 200 players.
and they send them on loan for 2 years and they buy players for 7 years. That's like
crazy.
That's like modern day slave.
Like money, yeah. That's exactly. Just think what I would
Modern
know.
day slave. I mean crazy. Okay, guys. Let's wrap up Eurofocus with the big one that happened last weekend.
Newcastle, Liverpool. Liverpool started the last few months saying, oh, they'll be a quadruple, and then they lost the FA Cup, and then they lost the Champions League, and then they now lost the EFL Cup final. Lethargic, not wanting it until Slot brought in the fringe players. The one that gave them a bit of energy. But see the regulars. Newcastle wanted it more. A team suffering with loads of injuries. But Dan Burn and Alexander Isak getting good goals for them before Federico Chiesa got that consolation goal.
Sadly, there's nobody to try. Because all of us will play Newcastle.
Exactly.
But well wanted Newcastle.
But like
70 years.
yeah, I like the way he did the intro. He said that ball after 70 years. He just was the reminiscence of what Peter Jury was saying after the results. Was like this scoreline was black and white. There was no way Liverpool was winning that game. Newcastle came in, he had a strategy and he stuck to it. Their coach again, give it up again. Their coach again. Like, you know we're talking about it before
You have to win that day that is super personal. It's hard.
So long time to do that.
I need to fired. I get game off.
I remember right now.
Elia was supposed to be stopped that.
Yeah.
Someone
Go
goes
top manager.
to be on that for about 3 or 4
You
I can stay longer.
It's still longer. Now, we need attention in 7 years. 70 years.
Yeah.
I think he's only when he wants to.
Yeah, for now.
He lose that.
They have spent it. He was
And
like,
they are not spending. The top 5 clubs in Europe, all of them are 100 minus 4. There are 96 top 5 clubs in Europe. Remove Newcastle, that's 95. You see, all 95, combine all their money together. It's not up to the owner of Newcastle.
yeah.
And they are not saving each other, that's right. They are going step by step, and the manager is also to them manage what they are doing. And it could be that, yes, it's not the year, it's not the Champions League, but they will take this thing to more than it.
Yeah, because they qualified for the Champions League. Was it 2 seasons back?
They
Yes.
your money to PSG.
Yes, they were excited, but it didn't garner this kind of frenzy. So it tells you that winning the EFL Cup looks a bit more valuable than they even qualify for the Champions
The
League.
Bushra friend with CBA said she lives close to the stadium.
A child gave her. I think she
Yeah,
was
yeah,
a
gift.
gift.
That was the gift, yeah.
We want. She, you know, concern her.
That was
She's a Chelsea fan. But Newcastle win. The city was celebrating. They gave her gifts.
Maybe we'll get that picture and show it first.
Yeah. So apparently Newcastle is one of the few clubs in England that are a one club city.
Yeah.
One club city. They are the only club in that
That
city.
city.
And I think that's
I saw an interview immediately finished the game when they were coming out. There were a group of old men working out, and the interviewer came to them and he was like, "How do you feel?" The man posted tears. I was like, "Wow, this is what it means." Like, just imagine him taking his grandkids to this thing. We're telling them about those moments that we waited all these years. Just
Some they were what they did Newcastle won at that time.
just a movement. Yeah.
This is first
So
time.
now,
seriously.
let's look at the flip side. We looked at Newcastle. Let's look at the flip side. Arsenal had to play PSG in my played PSG in the first leg, won away from home, came back to England because that's when they started criticism against him that you are playing Southampton, a bottom side in the league. Rest your key players. You can even afford to lose this match. They were 15 or 13 points ahead of Arsenal, which we see Arsenal, so that you have enough firepower to play the return leg against PSG, and then the weekend that precedes it is the EFL Cup final. Arsenal still play these top guys, still play the Salah, Sosa, and then it now.
Salah don't play. Who play?
I wish he did. Because he would have helped against PSG. Because in the last stage of that Champions League against PSG, they were begging for a wish. They were just begging for a wish.
Yeah, the Arsenal fans will even be angry right now. Because if they had not fell off, they would have been the one chasing out Liverpool now. Because now it feels like we don't know what will happen when the Euro resumes, and there's only game in England till April. So the mindset could be if Arsenal are not messed up a few times, and imagine Arsenal were maybe 2-3 points behind Liverpool.
Don't be
So
pressured.
it's losses now.
Don't be pressured.
Now, I don't think Liverpool will lose 5 straight games. So if they lose 1, they lose 2, they'll bounce back.
Yes.
I would just fans will think this.
yeah, and they'll be recommitted.
But should we blame ourselves for that? Is this where the naivety comes in?
Good
Yeah,
dress.
I'll come to that. Saka is also coming back, so it's supposed to be a plus for Arsenal. But to Slot, I think he has a very small group, and
Or
We'll
just
blame-
to do a club.
no,
When you small.
we also blame their owners because when he came in, I think he bidded for 1-2 players and they didn't sign until they saw virtually a free transfer in Chiesa and they brought him in. Now they needed to refresh that.
Owners of him. I saw an interview where they asked him.
Yeah, you know he was. You know he had to defend. He had to defend.
He said the squad that there's nobody that can bring in to improve the squad.
He needed to defend them.
Yes.
That's what any coach.
Roughly 2 players in every position, if not more.
The squad was looking balanced, but because of the new format of the Champions League and the multiple games they were going to play, people expected him to have at least 3 players, just quality players now, just to freshen up everything. Like Robinson had injuries for some parts of his.
So why should teams like PSG, Bayern that even play playoff? What should
those ones had experience in terms of manager and because
Elliot scored the winning goal at the park they played.
But he was supposed to come back from injury.
Elliot scored the winning goal at the park they played.
I will not going to start second. Just play him against Southampton.
Start him against Southampton and let Salah rest. It's common sense.
The thing is this.
Curtis Jones.
Some coaches
starting
some coaches don't have that like that belief.
Why is this
players like that?
But Concerts are players.
But Konsa is not like the most reliable player. If you remember, he blamed Konsa for particular game he lost, and he finished him during the press interview. So that kind of player,
he started the FA Cup final.
Yeah, so he is the coach. He will not totally have confidence that.
CJ, you're just going around.
No. When started,
should we blame Anslot for not rotating?
If we did hailing him for doing well, so why should you blame him?
CJ, should we blame Anslot?
Wait.
You're trying to defend.
Why he blamed Konsa in the final? He had injuries. Bradley was injured.
CJ,
what
are you saying?
See, there are reasons because you can't just
say rest Salah.
He's not black and white.
And rest Soboslai.
Not
against Southampton.
It's about the whole team.
Nah.
It's about the whole team because they have a small squad. Whether you like it or not.
I saw a quote earlier when people were talking about Ancelotti rotation, and people agreed that the 40-year-old Modric is the highest star player for one this season.
Crazy.
Then people spoke
it's
about
down to the coach.
Someone asked, so you should now start rotating players at this stage of the game. And a comment I saw made saying no, it's too late now. You should have started it earlier. So when you start rotating early, you get fresh legs. So when you get into the latter stages, when you start playing, the big boys, they will have had enough rest. But if you are playing the same 11 literally every match, that's why Klopp, when people hail Klopp so much, I tell people Klopp didn't, he didn't fail, but Klopp didn't succeed as much as people hail him for. The Premier League in about 7 years.
No, but there's a downside to that. When you rotate players that are not of the same quality, there's a problem to the squad. Check Manchester United.
Low level.
Check Manchester. Wait now. Relax. No, I'm looking at relax. Manchester United now. They rotate players a lot. In fact, they rotate players more than any other team in the Premiership now. Look at their position. Look at their winning ratio.
So
it's serious.
Let's go. Manchester United.
Sincerely. So
okay, let's go to today's drama.
It's fine. No,
so rotation is down to quality.
Bolu, we are not talking about this matter. Man United are 13th on the table. You have the right.
Why just move to 13th on the table?
Yes, you have the right to use Man United as an illustration when we are talking about Real Madrid.
We are talking about Liverpool.
We are going to Liverpool. No, don't worry. After the break, one task corner. I'm tired. Welcome back, guys. Yes, it's time for Ponters Corner. We're wrapping up this particular edition of Premium Sports right here on PBO TV. Before we get to make some money, congratulations to the guys. They killed it. Yes, last week. You can see that on your screen. They absolutely killed it. It was just for Napoli or Venezia doing what they did to Atalanta to Napoli. Last week showed that these guys know what they are doing. It will take maybe a disastrous outing from the top boys for them to fail. So now I trust them to give us quite a lot of grace going forward. But I'll ask you guys before we do Ponters Corner. So far this season, who is your best winger?
Best winger away. All competitions.
Yeah, he top leagues.
Let me see. This one will be alright. I think I'll go for Mo Salah.
Mo Salah field with Matai posts. CJ.
I don't know where is his winger now, but in Europe, I think he's one of the most informed players. Musa Depele. Because he plays more for now. He rose, but he's so primarily.
Yeah, still in line. What? 1 to 2. Nation Mo Salah, Nation Depele. Both of them are in my top 3 lists. You rank them now.
Let me see.
I have Mo Salah.
Where your last one?
I have Dembele.
I didn't want
Rafinha.
I did look at it.
I have Mo Salah, Dembele, Rafinha. Round 3. I don't want falls just below this.
Position is hard. Top player. I think I'll do Salah, Rafinha.
Salah, Rafinha, Dembele. Bodu says Salah, Rafinha, Dembele. CJ.
Oops. Wow.
I got them there.
Yeah. Naturally, these things are not difficult for me.
Yeah. It's 3 players.
Yeah.
Very, very good players. Because Salah is out of the Champions League. Because of that reason alone, I'll stick with Rafinha, Dembele, Salah.
Rafinha, Dembele, Salah. Salah, Rafinha, Dembele. What do you guys think? I took Ademola Lookman just felt, just way lower than them. I think he should be in the top 5. Ademola Lookman, but so these 3 guys have been the absolute best so far this season. Salah, Rafinha, Dembele. Let me know your top 3 wingers so far this season of these 3 that I mentioned. Give me your top 3. Like, just tell me Salah 1, or Salah 2, or Salah 3, Rafinha 1, 2, 3. And then it's time for podcast corner. Let's see, Bodu. I believe that you have hit the right patch, and you should just maybe sustain this momentum or maybe improve on that go for it.
International football is because you can see a team do well, then the next thing with the ABC pulled out with this injury, and everything turns upside down. So players now, it feels like, except it's major competitor, it feels like they don't give 100% for that national team anymore. Especially when it comes to, I guess, the tail end of the season for club. They can just play for club or nation. They come off, and after this one, the major one is still June, which they feel this one. Let's just do that goes up. If it comes out well, oh lovely. If it does, rather exclusive.
Okay, you've seen Bodu's prediction right there on your screen. CJ's a bit more confident. Let's see this prediction. CJ, what do you think about this?
Pretty confident. That's why weekends I've always been lucky with it. Predictions are always 50-50. Like Bolu rightly pointed out. A player pulling out my affect people. Just imagine Osimhen getting injured. Yeah, best Nigeria.
Why you
But he's just an example. It's not an example. So, but hopefully, I predict Nigeria beat Zimbabwe. You guys could put your money on that. Definitely.
Okay. All right, guys. We just hope, we pray, and then we believe that the Super Eagles of Nigeria will get the job done against the Amavubi of Rwanda right there in Kigali, and they come back home and consolidate at the Godswill Private International Stadium, where they also beat Zimbabwe in Uyo. And that's how we wrap up the special package of Premium Sports like here on PBO TV. Special thanks to Oluwati Tony Shola Omoniyi, to Chijo Keziadi, who had to bring his face on his stomach so that he give himself hope that he looks good. So this CJ looks good. I don't know about this one, but I still read your music. Have a fabulous weekend. Bye bye.
Premium Box Office TV. Everyone loves premium. Premium Box Office TV is exclusive on StarTimes.